That is my literal face after watching episode 7, the season finale of The Last of Us 2. We're going to talk about spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode, go ahead, click out. And I'm probably going to jump all around this episode talking about it. You know, this episode turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was just going to be an episode about Ellie, Dina, Tommy, and Dina's ex-boyfriend, I believe his name is Jesse, escaping Seattle. But boy, did it turn out to be more. This episode has some great dialogue in it, especially with Ellie and Dina's ex-boyfriend. I believe his name is Jesse. They have this dialogue scene where they're talking about being good people, and he's looking at her as if she's not good, but then she explains to him, like, you're not better than me. You just let this kid die. There was a kid that ran into the garage, and they were about to shoot him, and they made him naked, and he didn't want to interfere, but Ellie wanted to help him. And she pointed that out. I thought that was a great dialogue scene. I don't even know where to start with this episode. This episode just has so much in it. I just don't even know where to start. I'm just going to talk about the main thing that I liked about this episode. The main thing I liked about this episode was the emotion that actually came with this episode. The ending, I'm gonna keep this brief because there's so much to talk about this episode, and I don't really want to make this video too long. The ending of this episode shocked me very deeply, and we just finished playing the Last of Us game earlier today on stream, the very first one, and I gotta say, man, Ellie and her vengeance to get Abby killed, and we talked about this episodes ago. It's a rinse repeat cycle. It doesn't end. You know, Joel killed Abby's dad. Now Abby wants to kill Joel, and she did. And now Ellie wants to kill Abby. And then from there on, it's going to go whoever wants to kill Ellie because she killed Abby. It's just a rinse repeat process. And then it's a lot of crossfire in between. So we see Ellie actually find out where Abby is at, where she thinks she's at. She gets there, and I don't know their names, but the pregnant girl and then the other guy who let her live when they were killing Joel. I thought this was cool too because I saw this in the game. This was in the game when we played it, I think yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last stream. She said, "You better point at the map," and then she's gonna point at the map, and they both better line up. They better match. And they did that in the game, and I noticed that. But it didn't even get there because the guy tried to reach for the gun. Ellie shot him, hit him in the throat. And as that happened, he was right in front of the lady. And I was like, how is she not hit? But then he falls down and she's looking, and then her neck starts bleeding. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, she actually got hit in the crossfire from that. And she ended up dying. And then Tommy and Dina's ex-boyfriend come to save her. Well, not really save her, but they came to help her. Then we fast forward. They all get back to where Dina is at, where everyone is at. Tommy's having this heartfelt scene with Ellie, telling her that, you know, they were a part of Joel's murder because they were there. They signed on for it. Don't feel bad about it. And then Ellie gives Dina's ex-boyfriend this look, and then Tommy is like, he got the signal, so he left. And you know, Ellie and Dina's ex-boyfriend have this great dialogue scene where he saved her once, and then he told her after she split off because they were supposed to go help Tommy, because they were saying Tommy had people pinned up and they were supposed to go help him, but Ellie refused to do that because she found out where she thought Abby was at. So she chose to go kill Abby instead of go with Tommy and Dina's ex-boyfriend. And he told her, he was like, I hope you survive. Because she went out on there on her own and leaving Tommy out there. Little did Ellie know, man, she got saved yet again. But not by anybody. She got saved by the bell or something. Something happened in the town or something with them cult people. Because they actually had Ellie hung up. And the bell started ringing, and they let her down, and they just said, don't worry about her. They had to focus on something else. So she got lucky there. But they had that great dialogue scene where they're talking, her and Dina's ex-boyfriend, and he's like, you would burn the world down to save me. And then she says yes. And then, you know, and he did the same thing for her. And she's like, you're a good person, and that's why. And, oh, that was such a good scene. I like that scene between them, man. But then we hear screaming. And Abby shoots and kills what it looked like Dina's ex-boyfriend. I was like, I did not see that coming. I was shocked. I was like, whoa. And we see Tommy on the ground. Abby has the gun to him. And Tommy's telling Ellie to run. But once she knows it's Abby, she gets up and she's pleading her case. Like, don't kill him. I'm here for you. I killed your friends. It wasn't them. And she's like, I spared your life. And you wasted it. And then she points the gun and then it goes to a black screen. And then we go to a flashback scene with Abby in Seattle on day one. You really gonna do that to me? You're really gonna do that to me? I tell you what, that end scene, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I thought they were going to get out of Seattle and it was going to be apples and oranges. But boy, was I shocked. Listen, when it comes to this series, I know a lot of people had its doubts once Joel died. But as somebody who just finished the Last of Us game, the first one, I haven't played the second one yet. But as somebody who is casual to the franchise, I thought Season 1 and Season 2 was good. I have to say. And I still think Episode 7 of this season is probably my favorite episode out of Season 2. But my gosh, this episode was good, man. I think the only downfall of this episode was it was only 50 minutes. It was like 49 minutes and some change. Should have been longer for a season finale. And then the way it kicked off and left us. But the showrunners did say that they're going to need at least 4 seasons to finish it. Season 3 is going to be more about Abby, is what I've heard. I like this episode, man. I liked it. The ending got me. I want more. What happens? Abby literally killed Dina's ex-boyfriend. And matter of fact, where is Dina at? Where is Dina? If I'm going to rate this episode out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 9. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I thought this was a good episode, man. It got much better than I thought it was going to be. I had fun with it. I was locked in. Once all them extra activities started popping in, I was locked in. I was in there, man. Like, I just had a lot of fun with this episode. Just good story writing, man. It's just good story writing. Oh, you guys gotta let me know. What did you guys think about the season finale of The Last of Us Season 2? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was a bummer? Did you think it was great? Let me know what you guys think. I thought it was a great episode, man. The ending definitely hooked me. Like, the way they did that, we got Tommy on the ground bleeding and screaming. Then she shoots Dina's ex-boyfriend dead. And then she's got Ellie at gunpoint. And I just don't... Where's Dina? That's the main thing I'm wondering. Where is Dina at? But I would like to know, how in the world did Abby do all that by herself? I guess we'll have to wait till Season 3. Well, post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about my review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like, drop that sub, and turn on them noties, man. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.